Hello. This video can only end once I go past the 3 minute limit for YouTube Shorts. Until then, I'll just have to talk about things. Yeah. I guess, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of YouTube Shorts. Not trying to sound like back in my day things were better, but yeah, I do think old YouTube was better. It was what I grew up on. The I mostly watched Let's Play videos from like Sugar Conroy and when I was a kid, but then when I was more in middle school and high school, I watched a lot of, of channels that did theories on like anime, games, and cartoons, and eventually started watching the media analysis video essays I'm still a fan of even now, and I kind of want to make videos similar to those on this channel, just like doing video essays and just discussion on anime or something sometimes. I guess another thing I could talk about is that I'm trying to learn how to write and learn how to draw, even though this is like my fifth attempt at it. But talking about my progress and thoughts on topics related to art and writing is another thing I could try. It seems like fun. You couldn't tell already. I'm from the Final Fantasy VII live streams. I'm a big fan of JRPGs. So yeah, I especially talk about those a lot since they're my main genre. And I'm actually playing Trails in the Sky first chapter on my Twitch channel that I can link in the description of this video or just like on the about page of this channel. But I rarely stream since I'm just busy. But I do want to try and be more consistent or just like get more out of the streams, just like where I just like have moments where I take notes on things that are happening in the story and what I find interesting, and just like have those in between pauses where I just like talk about things I like in the games instead of just like mindlessly playing them. I don't know. I just feel like it'd help me learn to appreciate what goes into games and storytelling in video games more. And speaking of Trails in the Sky, I think I'm like at the halfway point of chapter two right now. And yeah, it's everything I wanted in a JRPG. I don't understand why I avoid playing it so much. And in fact, I'm so confident. I don't think that like, buying the whole Sky trilogy was a bad idea without even finishing the first game. I'm just that confident in the series. It's just been hyped up for me for years. I I learned about it from just like watching some JRPG recommendation video from the channel Tark's Gauntlet back when I was 16 years old, and then it eventually took me 5 years to finally start the game. But and even then, when I first saw the video, I thought I had to like start with the original Legend of Heroes game on like the PC-88. It's called Dragon Slayer Legend of Heroes, and I'm glad I didn't, but it would have been funny if I actually did start from there. And yeah, I've gone past the limit for YouTube Shorts, and I'm gonna end the video here. I'll try to start posting more videos here, and we'll see where it goes. See you next time.